Welcome guys back to the channel. It's been a couple of weeks since I've proper sat down and sat here and recorded a video. I've been obviously doing a couple of things with Gareth, but yeah, I've been quite busy, to be honest with you. I meant to this video last night. I had training after work, got it this morning, training again. I've got to shoot back out in a minute, but I thought I'd quickly come on here and record. So we'll talk a bit about England. We're going to talk a bit about a look back at the Congo game. We're going to talk about the team selection and all the kind of debate around it now, and a little build up to the Mexico game as well. So obviously England beat Congo to advance to the last 16 2-1. 2 late goals from Harry Kane, 2 assists from Anthony Gordon. After all that talk about Rashford starting over him, and then Gordon now come back in and he was able to kind of profit from the latter stage of the game. But yeah, I thought England struggled at times in that game. I think Congo are a decent team, they've got some good players. They've got some good players who play in England. It's one of them teams you don't want to fall 1-0 down to, because they're really hard to break down. The keeper had a fantastic game as well, and I thought Wan-Bissaka did a fantastic job against Rashford. They played obviously a lot together, they've trained a lot together. And 1v1, I don't think there's many better than a Wan-Bissaka, to be honest with you. But when Gordon come on, he offers something different. He's a bit more intricate, and he obviously managed to set the 2 goals up for Anthony Gordon. For Harry Kane, should I say, from Anthony Gordon. But I would say defensively England struggled again. Pickford getting beat at his near post. People will probably say I'm biased, but I've never really bought into the kind of hype around Jordan Pickford. I think he's been at fault for a few of the goals this tournament. But I always think if Ramsdale kind of cemented that Arsenal position, or if he went and played first team football somewhere else, obviously went to Southampton, it didn't work out, went to Newcastle, he played second fiddle there, he'd have lost that position for England's number 1. But now I think you've seen Trafford come into it, and I think he will eventually take over from Pickford in the near future. But yeah, defensively they've struggled, and this is why I mentioned it on the podcast. Well, I had took Harry Maguire. I think he turns up at big tournaments for England. He's big, he's physical, he's good in both boxes as well. But the kind of main issue they've got right now is the right back position, because Reece James is injured. Livermore obviously left the squad at the beginning, and he called up Trevor Chalobah with the kind of opinion that Quandra's going to move over, but then he suffered that injury in the final, I think it was group stage game, and he hasn't been back since. So there's some selection headaches, and if it doesn't work out correctly, Tuchel will come and kind of be scrutinised for it, to be honest with you. But yeah, England got back into it, and at times they looked scared in that game to me. You could see a bit of panic in the faces, but they managed to get the job done and stuff. But we'll move up to the kind of game against Mexico. We don't know when it's going to be, which is quite interesting. There's been talks about getting moved forward, which isn't happening now. There's talks about it might still be pushed back later on to more the Monday morning time. But we're going to be playing Mexico in Mexico City at the Azteca, which will be a difficult game for sure. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I think it'll be a tough game. I think what England need to do is they need to dominate possession, get Mexico moving around, and really able to wear them down and try and kind of bring the conditions into our favour, because they're going to come at us kind of ells bells, all guns blazing, and we just need to survive that kind of early storm, really. But there's not really much else for me to say, to be honest with you. I hope you've enjoyed the World Cup so far. Let me know what you think about the kind of time zone differences and stuff. The next World Cup's going to be good because it's obviously Spain, I think Portugal and Morocco, so it'll be a little bit better for us Europeans. But yeah, thank you all for listening, guys. Well, watching, should I say. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you let me know if you're staying up for the game, whatever time it will be, Monday morning. And yeah, I'll catch you.